Did you know that choosing public after uploading your video could be harming your channel? So many creators don't know that this could harm their channel. Many new creators don't understand the 4 visibility options YouTube gives. So today I'm going to be explaining each one and which one I'll be recommending before publishing your next video. Hi, if you're just seeing my face for the very first time, I'm Juanita and welcome back to Juanita's Create. On this channel I talk about YouTube growth, monetization, and my journey as a content creator. If you're a new creator trying to grow on YouTube, you just joined YouTube, this video could save you from making a huge mistake. So just stay with me to the very end and you will learn a thing or two on this video. I don't want to make it long, okay? Yes, let's look at the 4 visibility setting that is available on YouTube before uploading a video. So you have 4 options when you want to upload a video. Option 1 is private, means that only you can view the video, right? Others can watch it unless you specifically invite them to watch. Yes, right? And the number 2 option is unlisted. Option is very great if you're still editing, you're not done with your editing, you're not done with your thumbnail, you still want to do a thing or two on that video before you publish it to public, right? You want to double check your title, you want to double check your thumbnail, you want to double check your tags, your hashtag, and all of that. So you put it on private in the meantime while you are still doing all these things I just did. So the option 2 is unlisted, so an unlisted videos don't appear in your search results. People can only get the video when it's unlisted if you send them the direct link. That's the only way they can see the video. This is very useful if you want to send a video to your friend to review or for feedback, or you have somebody that edit your video and you say, okay, I've managed to edit it, go look at it, and for just, you want to send to somebody to review basically. Yes, you just send them the direct link and then they'll have access to the video. But if you don't send them the link, they won't have access to the video. So you want to share it with a small group, maybe you're in group and you say, okay, people should go and check it out. Yes, they can check it out if you send them the link. Just like you're testing the video before officially making it public. The third option is public. This says it's public, everybody can see your video. Once you upload your video and put it on public, the whole world can see it, right? Yes, everybody can see your video immediately. So if you make a mistake and peradventure you want to go and change something, you will not be able to do it because it's already public, except you want to take down the video or now put it back on private, and it does not make sense except it's really critical and you made a huge mistake and you want to just take it down. So it's always advisable not to put your video directly on public, just in case you want to change a thing or two before put it on publish. And again, it's very good to put it on unlisted or private in case YouTube, they do their checks in case they find copyright and everything. It will be easier to go and work on or resolve the issue before you now put it on public. But if it's already on public and you now take it down, it slows the the potential of the video basically. The video appears in search. YouTube can recommend your video, it can recommend the video because it's already in public. So most beginners, people that just start, they just choose public right away without thinking twice. The problem is that if you've not fully optimized the video, you've not checked your title, you've not checked your description, you've not worked on your thumbnail and everything, you've not fully done all the necessary things you are supposed to do before putting it on public. So yes, that's just the problem. You are just launching your video before it's fully optimized. So public is a no-no. The last option is the next one. The fourth one is schedule. This is my favorite one because it gives you time to schedule your video. Maybe you film 3 videos in one day and you're able to edit it in that day. You can schedule it for different days. You can say, okay, Monday this video should go up at 2 p.m. It's very flexible. Wednesday this one should go up at 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. Thursday should go up. So you can basically film 2 weeks of content and then schedule your even a month of content. Maybe you're traveling, you're going on a vacation, and you say, you know what, I don't want to start carrying all my content creation tools, or I just want to go and have fun, relax, sit back and enjoy myself. You can decide to create a whole lot of video. You can batch create, right, and then edit them and then schedule them in different days. So this is my favorite option, scheduling. You can schedule your video and then decide to put it public in future. You know, you put the time and date you want it to go public, basically. Yeah, the benefit of putting it in public is that it gives you the time to fully process and check your videos. It gives you time to review everything. You can go back, check, you know, check your title, check your hashtag, check everything, and make sure everything is checked. Right, so please check and make sure everything is checked. Yeah, it helps you to be consistent. It helps you stay consistent with your upload schedule. And lastly, it allows subscribers to know when your video is coming up. Maybe you're those kind of, you know, I watch some people's video, they say expect a video from me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Sunday, Friday. You know, they know when to expect a video because you are scheduling your video. Yeah, what I would recommend, instead of choosing public, always put it on either private or unlisted. That way it gives your video a more professional launch, and then if you find out that there's any mistake, you can go and change it. And yeah, which of the visibility settings do you always use? Are you using public? Are you using private? Are you using unlisted? Or are you scheduling your video? And there's another one, members only. Those ones are for the people that are paying a kind of fee, you know, to be a member. Maybe they get some, you know, videos before every other person, or some videos that you just want to share for only members. You have some good valuable video that is only for people that are paying. So people do monthly fee for members only, $2, $5, depending on the channel. Which visibility setting do you always use? Do you use private, public, unlisted, or schedule? Let me know in the comment section down below. And thank you all for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now. In all you do, keep growing and growing. Bye. Growing and growing.